Anthony Albanese belongs in jail, and this is why. On May 31st, Sky News reported Anthony Albanese has pocketed $200,000 thanks to capital gains tax. This is the same capital gains tax that the Labor government want to scrap. Anthony Albanese has benefited from this, and when this was pointed out to him a few weeks beforehand, how do you think he responded?
The Prime Minister bought a property in his 20s. He claimed the CGT discount. He negatively geared his way to a $4.3 million property in Copacabana. Why are younger Australians being denied these very same opportunities the Prime Minister and his cabinet colleagues continue to benefit from?
Albanese doesn't answer the question. Instead, he starts pointing fingers at the opposition.
I wonder why the member for Cook, rather than my opposite, asked that question. I wonder why, Mr Speaker, why a question about properties wasn't asked by this bloke. But they get the new kid. Yesterday, when a similar question was asked, and I said to the Leader of the Opposition, we have had discussions as well about people's family and being raised in this place. I had that discussion, as I've had with other leaders. He said, oh, well, it wasn't me, he said. He wanted to ask the question.
Now, I don't know about you, but it just seems like Anthony Albanese just rambles on at the end there. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He just forgets what the question was. He just wants to stand there and be a professional bully. And he ended up having to withdraw the statement.
I'd like the Prime Minister to come to the dispatch box and withdraw what he said about the member just before.
To assist the House to withdraw. I thank the Prime Minister.
No apology, no I'm sorry, just withdraw.
The House to withdraw. The House to withdraw.
Whatever that is. So after dodging the actual question, what answer does Albo finally give?
What I did was buy a house in Marrickville and lived in it. And what I've done now, publicly declared, got married last November. Jody and I have chosen to buy a home for ourselves for down the track. That is what has happened. All declared.
So Albo turns a question about tax fairness into a speech about his family home. Why did Albo and his MPs get to build wealth through property, negative gearing and capital gains discounts, but younger Australians don't get the same opportunity? No one cares that you played by the rules, Albo. That's the problem.
All declared.
You played by the rules, made money from the rules, then once you and your mates were set, you changed the rules for everyone else coming after you. Young Australians can't buy homes, renters are getting smashed, and the bloke with a $4.3 million coastal property is lecturing everyone else about fairness. That's why you belong in jail.